Talk nerdy to me. Talk nerdy to me. Talk nerdy to me. Get nerdy with me.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nerds Talkin'. As usual, I'm your host, Nerdy. Joining me this week is Ditznata.
I'm tired!
Dusk.
What? Why? Oh, what?
Catnickfl.
Beebity boop bop.
Lightning Ferron.
Hello!
And our streamer, Ashfire.
Indeed, I am here.
Well, we got a surprise this weekend when Hasbro did the unthinkable. Or I guess Studio B did the unthinkable.
THX.
THX did the unthinkable. They did the unthinkable is the point. And as the Four Horsemen ran across the skies above us, we had a good Spike episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
It was still one of the lowest rated. Like, it was still one of the lowest. One of the shows with the lowest ratings, though.
Well, the ratings
yeah.
don't actually matter, really.
Well, and no offense, but look at what it followed. Do you blame them?
I guess
Well-
you're right.
Welcome to My Little Pony, where the ratings are made up and the points don't matter.
Or the ratings.
I don't know. I had something and I lost it. Yeah. So anyway, it was actually a good Spike episode. It's actually a lot of fun. Something we'll talk more about later. Or I guess we could just start on it now since it's the first fucking topic. But first, I've got to come up with a name for it, because once again, I'm lacking on coming up with names. Non-sexual reference to Princess Ember here. There we go, that's the title.
Those exist?
No. No, they don't. The internet is a scary, scary place, children. Be very careful out there. But anyway, I was actually really surprised to find myself enjoying this episode. First of all, last week, as Ditzy pointed out, we were not looking forward to this episode because, well, Spike.
I was hopeful.
I wasn't.
No, neither was I, and I almost didn't even show up to the stream for the episode because I was just like, yeah, I'll just fucking watch it later. Who gives a shit? It's Spike. And thankfully I did, because I openly fucking admitted from start to finish, holy shit, this is actually good. It's like a couple weeks ago when they did a good rarity episode and I almost died on the stream. Dusk is a witness. I almost died on the stream.
You did.
You didn't almost die, you dead.
I almost hugged Cuddles.
Dead.
Oh, God.
But, see, Spike is one of those characters that when we hear in the description, Spike is gonna da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and must overcome blah 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 blah, we're all just like, ugh. It's gonna be one of those weeks. But this week was not the case, as I've said 5 times already in a row, because I lose my train of thought and Ditzy forgets to get me back on track.
Yep.
Like the good Hocoast that she is.
Hocoast?
Hocoast. Hocoast, because brain problems. Yay.
See, this is the reason that we're referring to people as the artist currently known as dead.
Wow. Couldn't wait for that, could you?
Nope.
Just couldn't wait for your segment, could you?
Nope. That's not my segment anyway. My segment's cooler.
Okay. Basically, good episode, Spike. Loved it. Yay. Somebody talk.
So we're talking about a good Spike episode. That's not a thing.
And yet it was, wasn't it, Lightning?
No, because in the end it was an Ember episode.
Ah!
It was still a Spike episode. Even the ponies didn't really... Like, Silverquill pointed out in his review that they could have written Twilight and Rarity out of the episode, and it still would have been good.
Yeah,
No
'cause
one
they
has
They need a
because
reason.
like
I
episodes
don't
don't
know.
work.
Like, they could have just had Rarity at the beginning and then Spike and Twilight and Celestia and Luna. Which, by the way, Celestia and Luna! Yay!
Yeah, I can't think of a single instance where they were actually needed for anything.
They were needed for that great joke where she points out how the fuck they've been following them.
See, that was funny, but not necessary.
Well, they were
It's
needed
totally
because they needed
necessary.
a good representation of the four horses of the apocalypse.
What I think it was is, as Silver Quill pointed out, literally the only reason Twilight and Rarity were there was for us to be there. We were seeing it through their eyes, kind of thing. Like how when they were already there, we were already there, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because we were ahead of Spike and Ember. Watch the Silver Quill review. He says it better than I do.
I don't know. I still say there were four horses in the episode because four horses of the apocalypse.
Four horses of the Nicalypse.
No.
Because
Stop.
Because they're not horsemen. Because they're just horses. Luna is hot.
Oh god, that's like... It's a Spike episode. Even a good one that's not a lot to talk about.
Oh, there will be more to talk about later. But, first of all, I liked how Celestia just kind of self-referentiated the entire situation of the show.
About how
It's
they do nothing.
No, basically where she goes, it's nice to be able to sit, or whatever it is she says, and trouble not find us, and then Rarity burst through the door. Something's wrong with Spike! And she just has this look on her face of, son of a bitch.
No, something wrong with Spike. No one gives a shit.
What? Something's going on with the Dragon Empire? Gee, that totally sounds like something you and Rarity should go check out while me and Luna sit here and sip tea.
Yep.
Like,
Thanks,
damn bitches.
Do you guys ever do anything useful? Oh, look at the time. It's tea o'clock.
It's time to go.
I think
And
there's
by
a
go,
sun to be
it's for you
raised.
to go.
Oh, look at the time. I need to raise the sun. But it's noon. I need to raise the sun. Raises it higher.
Do you ever do anything? Yeah, I'm telling you to go to fuck off.
I actually want an episode to be made that references the fact that Celestia and Luna almost never seem to be anywhere when there's a situation going on. Well, except for the whole Tanibus thing. You know what I mean. It seems like Celestia is probably the most useless character in the series. Like, she does fuck all to help anybody do anything ever.
She gave Twilight wings.
She gave Twilight wings. Yay! Luna could have done that. I guarantee
We
it.
don't know that.
But it's one of those things where the only thing she ever actually did of any use or help was when she stood up against Chrysalis, and she still got her ass handed to her. Sorry, Celestia fans out there, but Celestia's not that good of a character.
Celestia kind of sucks.
She needs an episode.
She's got a nice butt.
She has a sun butt.
Sun, but
She's hotter than her
Sunbutt.
sister.
Oh, it's funny
Man, these
because
puns
sun.
are bad.
Okay, does anyone have anything to add about the Spike episode? Please add something about the Spike episode.
The big dragon was cool.
it could have been
Scorch?
worse.
Was his name Torch or Scorch?
Torch.
Torch?
Torch.
You know, that has to be the most unimaginable... What's the word I'm looking for? Uninspired, uncreative
What about
name.
Gurgle, or whatever the fuck the red one was called.
Hey, at least Garble's got some kind of uniqueness to it.
No.
What, being an ass?
Being
I
the
meant
cousin
the
of
name.
Crackle.
It's the same name as one that's in How to Train Your Dragon.
What?
Garble in How to Train Your Dragon.
Is there a Garble in that?
I'm pretty sure, isn't there?
There's a
I'm
hiccup.
pretty sure. At least
I
the
mean, there's a
second
character
one.
named Hiccup. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the second How to Train Your Dragon movie. I do know... Hold on, what was I saying? Oh, shit. Ditzy, it happened again.
Oh, you lost your train of thought.
Where are we? What
Did
year
it
is
land in
this?
The cupcakes.
There are cupcakes.
Yes, there are cup.
Don't eat the cupcakes.
Are they baked bads?
No.
Yes.
This one has a worm in it.
You're welcome.
No, that's not a nice thing to call lightning.
That's the surprise cupcake.
Listen, Lightning has a special.
supposed
has
to
a
be fed to
special cupcake
Lightning.
She wants to finish.
It has poison.
Okay, so if nobody has anything to add about the good Spike episode of OMG,
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen again.
it probably never will happen again.
Yeah. Except that I don't know.
This
This
was
is
a
a
test
Spike
for
episode.
The only way it would happen again is if a certain character came back. But I just can't place her name.
I swear to God, if you say
Trixie's dead.
It's not Trixie!
Gooball?
Although I will admit she is also light blue and has also become one of my waifus.
Obligatory Trixie on screen.
It's Alizodal.
Guys, I came to a realization. Uh-oh, Ditzy died.
Oh no, I'm here. I'm just moving things around.
Oh. I came to a realization over the weekend that I might have a problem.
You just noticed this now?
At least 3 of my waifus are all light blue.
All that means is you like the color blue.
But I don't like the color light
You're
blue.
racist.
But there's Trixie, Sonata Dusk, and all hail the new waifu of the Ponyverse. I know
Dibs.
many a Brony who want to fertilize her eggs
Oh God.
because dragon and she doesn't really have a vagina. I mean,
They're
probably
not represented in the show, so who knows?
Well, I would imagine dragons would lay eggs like snakes, and snakes don't really have a vagina per se.
Snakes don't have arms and breathe fire.
Well, they also are I'm sorry, not snakes, lizards. The point is,
I don't want to school you on reptilian breeding, but I'm just let's not go there.
Yeah.
anyway, all hail Princess Dragon Waifu Ember. Who, by the way, in the short time that this episode has aired, has already managed to become the 5th most popular side character in the series.
And still rising.
And still rising. Like, her popularity fucking skyrocketed the very minute we saw her. I remember the chat blowing up, and there was actually a fight over who got to have the name Princess Ember.
Who has the name Princess Ember?
Who else but Nerdy?
There was also Ember. No, there was like also there was also a fight.
Ember.
I only took Princess Ember for a little while. I don't think I actually have it anymore. I might.
Dibs.
I might let it go.
I still
But-
have Ember myself.
You have Ember?
Yeah, I have Ember.
We were trying to figure out who had Ember on the chat. Like,
Well,
all of us
wait.
were like, what the hell?
Dust, don't you have Ember because of Ruby?
Huh? No.
Nerdy.
Is it in
I have
Pony Chat or
Ruby
Canternet?
Rose.
Yes, Ditzy?
And it's in
Dusk
Catnickfl.
owns everything. Dusk owns the name
She does.
Sonata.
No, he
Do I
doesn't.
still
Yes, he
own the
doesn't.
name Sonata? I did
No.
for a long time.
You forced me to take the name Sonata Dusk so that people would stop pinging
No,
you.
I took it for Ditzy because they didn't log in for a long time.
No, Dusk had a separate one that was just
Oh.
Sonata. That was my DJ name.
Yep.
But anyway, this glorious light blue dragon managed to torch her way into our hearts because her father's name is Torch.
Tortrick.
I'm not letting that go. And she was actually a lot of fun. And honestly, it's weird. I kind of want them to do an episode of just her. Like, she comes to Twilight and says that being a ruler sucks. Come help me.
My little Ember, fire is magic.
My little Ember, dictatorship is magic.
Yeah. My little Ember, the world will be mine.
My little Ember Fusrota!
My
What
little
if she-
Ember Questa.
It would be hilarious if she actually turned into a villain.
No,
It'd be
no,
awesome if she
Lightning,
turned into
Lightning,
Zomba.
that's my little what the hell is her name? Flurry Heart?
My little flurry heart. Crystals are magic.
Yes.
My little flurry heart. Aw, her first words. Hail Satan. But yes, Ember was a lot of fun. I, for one, welcome our new dragon overlord. See, it's funny I can say that because she actually is the dragon. What, dragoness overlord?
Yes, Dragoness.
Fine, dragoness overlord. They still call her the dragon lord.
A fucking dragon lord!
You're dragging me down,
Because, you know,
man.
dragons know equality better than humans.
What,
could say the
are you
dragon
implying
of
that you would like to be known as a humaness?
No, I'm saying that they know her as the Dragon Lord. There's no gender label to specify that she's a female Dragon Lord.
Oh, I got you. I'm stupid.
Whereas here we have actors and actresses.
Shirts and dresses.
Yes.
And, I had a joke, but I lost it.
Hair and
Patriarchy.
tresses.
Tomato, tomato, potato, potato, Trump, fucking moron. It's all relative. Let's see here. Had more about Ember. Damn it. Ditzy, take over.
Well, we finished talking about waifu Ember, right? Anybody else have anything to
Technically,
add?
we're still talking about waifu Ember.
Well, the fact
We
that
can't move on
Ember
from the
is
subject.
mine.
Every time we mention her, we continue to talk about her.
What about all the fan art of her?
Oh
God.
God. If anything has ever taught us that DeviantArt is a very scary, dangerous place, it is Princess
I was gonna
Ember.
say
The,
Derpy Boo.
yeah, the
but that
DVR
one
isn't
too.
that bad. But don't go on Derpy Boo if you don't want to see dragon vagina.
Oh my god, it's everywhere.
Dragon Giant.
Or you
God,
just
it's
have a watch list that doesn't have dragons on it, like I do. Haha.
Dragon Gina. Give it time, Dusk. Soon you will be assimilated into the Ember cult.
Dragina.
I think it's actually called a Vadragon.
Vadragon.
Dragon.
I like
I
my
don't
ponies,
know.
okay?
Dragina
I have
sounds
nothing
weird.
against dragons, but man,
I'd like
Vag-
to flame in her Dragon
Vag-
Gina.
Vagina.
I'm done with all of you.
You're
Ditzy
done with
wins.
us.
I'm
What?
sorry- I'm sorry, but Ditzy wins just for the Gina. Oh god damn it.
Ditzy knows how to start a conversation. Sometimes.
Ember, 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 you are best waifu. Ditzy, who voiced her?
Oh god. Do I actually have to look this up? Because I don't know.
Yes, please. In the meantime, we can continue our discussions about her drag Gina.
All I know is just every time she talks, I'm like, this just sounds like Peridot.
Ashy, I hate myself for asking, but can that be the title of the episode?
Milner. Allie
What?
Milner.
Dragina?
Drag Gina?
I will make it that. I will make that the title. Yes.
Yes!
Did you hear me?
How do you
Yeah,
spell
Allie
Dragina?
Milner.
Ali Mjolnir?
I don't even
Milner.
know who she is.
Wait,
I don't even
so
know who
she,
you
she
are.
was voiced by Thor's hammer?
Milner, not
Meow meow.
Mjolnir.
Meow meow.
Meow meow?
Meow meow.
And this looks like it's her only major credit.
Yeah, no, this was her first thing, and by the way, she is a gorgeous fucking
This was her
redhead.
first thing. She was amazing though.
By the way, she is a gorgeous fucking redhead. Me and Phaser are now fighting over her. Over who gets to declare her as waifu.
None of you, because it's just me.
Yeah, well, you're
What's
fired.
what's her name again? Let me put her picture on screen.
Yeah, well,
Allie
Lightning.
Milner.
Yeah, well, Lightning.
I mean,
you're fired.
Listen, you can't stop my ships.
It's not the first thing she was in, but it certainly is the biggest.
Well, it's like her first big voice acting gig.
She was in Supernatural.
I said voice acting gig. She was also in If I Stay with Chloe Moretz.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god.
Neither do I.
Kill you.
Who did she play in Supernatural?
She was Delilah.
Gesundheit.
She played Delilah in Halt and Catch Fire, which was one of the more recent episodes.
Never heard of it. Then again, I haven't really been watching Supernatural since season 5.
Oh my god, you're that far behind. It was in season 10, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Ditzy,
Yeah.
you'll appreciate this.
Okay.
I am terrified and aroused to
That's
click
her,
that
right?
picture.
Oh my god, Dusk.
Yes, that's her. Doesn't she look like Egret?
Ah!
Oh god. Oh god.
Damn,
Would you
Queen,
scream?
scary.
I'm afraid. I've
look at my
already
link?
outlived one prince just 3 months ago!
That's what I was laughing at, Dusk. What the hell?
We are going to hell.
Is that not great though? Is this great or not?
And
Is
yes,
she trying to
Ashley,
smile or is she
yes,
trying to look
Ashley,
evil?
that's her. That's Ali Mauner. That is the voice of Ember. The picture that Ashley posted. I don't know if she's putting it up on the stream or not.
Happy
I
birthday,
did.
Queen Elizabeth, your prince is dead!
That got dark.
Does anyone have anything to add about Ember?
No!
The princess!
Rip.
Dusk,
Rip Ditzy.
why would you kill Ditzy like that?
Because it's hilarious. You have to admit the link is funny as everything.
Ashley,
Yes.
please don't post the link Dusk posted.
Oh, whoops, I already did.
You already did?
Yeah, I did. I
already
put it on
posted
stream
it,
already.
For those of you wondering, we are actually upset about the death of Prince, but we can't help but joke about it.
We're taking her loss out through comedy.
Oh my god, I just realized how bad it is.
What? You guys could joke about Prince, but every time I joke
Wait!
about Paul Walker.
Wait a minute! Cat! You didn't realize the joke?
I don't think they're going to go.
You didn't realize what the joke was?
No.
You dense motherfucker! I got it the minute I clicked it!
I am literally in tears right now.
Boy, this is a great segue for our next topic. I don't know that I even want to talk about Crackle anymore.
I mean, he's there. There's not much else to talk about.
Blow! I was kind of sad that we didn't get a blog.
He was too busy getting crushed.
Crushed, and he was also in the background at one point while the Dragon Lord was talking.
Oh, I missed that one.
Dragon Lord.
But we did get the return of Crackle, the almighty dragon who was the dragon waifu before we found out that was a guy.
Crackle will always be best dragon waifu.
Bitch, Crackle is fabulous!
Exactly.
Look at all them gems. I heard there were a lot of people who were actually pissed that this episode that they didn't bring back the Crackle costume.
I mean, they mentioned it.
They did, but they didn't officially bring it back, which made a lot of people sad. I guess we could talk about the various costumes, though. Like,
Rock.
Oh, I don't have any images for that.
I thought, well, just wing it. Put up a picture of Rarity making a face. I don't care.
Put up a picture of Ember's wings.
I'm sure a lot of people would fap to that while watching the episode.
Just listening to us talking, don't even regard that there's male voices. Oh yeah.
Male
Oh,
voices can be sexy.
Oh, Ember's left wing.
Oh, Ember's left wing.
That
That's a
lovely
fun.
leather
Oh, no.
surface.
Oh no.
Oh god, there's more.
Damn it!
God.
Listen, he has to go on his Kanye quest to be the Kanye best, like no one ever was.
Dusk, why?
Because it's hilarious. And it's newsworthy, because, you know, Prince is dead.
So,
Did you say
anyway.
the artist formerly known as Prince?
Artist formerly known as Alive.
So, anyway. Where were we?
I don't know. I'm waiting for you to put us all in timeout.
I can't actually stream
But
it.
why is this gonna be the episode where I don't get to go in timeout?
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
User was moved out of your channel.
Anyway,
And there was much rejoice.
she could sit in there for a couple minutes.
Not knowing the
anyway.
password of this room sucks.
Yeah, I don't know what the password to this
Yeah,
room is
Twitchy
anymore.
kind of forgot Twitchy's own password.
It's sad. Sad days. Oh yeah, that reminds me.
User was moved out of your channel.
Okay,
Your
now.
channel was edited. User joined your channel. User
what?
was moved to your channel.
Hello.
I moved Dusk for a minute, or for a second, but Dusk came back.
Remove the password from your channel, you can set it
Dusk
to
can
whatever.
kind of do
Dusk
that.
has too much power.
I think the password is Timmy.
It was
You know what I think it is?
The
Yeah.
password isn't anything now, so you can fix that.
Wait, what?
The password isn't anything now.
Well, now that we've said the password on stream anyway.
Yeah, true. Oh shit!
Way to go, Dip.
So anyway, the password is totally not Timmy. The password is totally not Timmy.
Good luck.
No, seriously, it's totally not Timmy anymore.
We're gonna change the password to Ditzy is the best.
Ditzy,
Ah.
we can't because you said it over the air.
No, they won't get it, because Ditzy sucks.
Oh.
So anyway, the costumes that Rarity made. I gotta say, I like the rock one the best, just because of this. That nobody's questioning the fact that Spike is pushing around a rock.
He's got to work up his strength
Your
somehow.
channel was edited.
There we go. Password has been changed to Ditzy is the best.
Okay, but you realize I have to change it again because you're saying it over the air.
Please don't change it. I'll let you know the real password later. But for everyone listening, it's totally Ditzy is the best.
That ever was.
It's psychology.
Suddenly our
it's
channel's
gets you the
invaded.
worst.
No, it's
Oh, I
not,
got
Cat. I'll poke you the password.
But anyway,
Can I have the password?
pushing,
Because you fuckers, like, never give me the goddamn
pushing
password.
the rock had to be really tough on the pony's hooves. Also, has anyone else noticed that Rarity has a weird fixation with standing on top of other ponies' backs when they're in a costume? Like, she's almost, like, when they were in the Crackle costume, she was standing on Twilight's back. And when they were in this costume, she was standing on Twilight's back.
I think they have a thing about Rarity being on top.
I'm a dominatrix, darling. That's my Rarity, I
White
suck.
unicorn supremacy.
Oh, God.
Speaking of white supremacy,
Oh, God.
there was a wonderful day yesterday.
There's a clan meeting in my town in 2 days.
This is not what the show is about!
What?
Oh, yeah. There's like 9
KKK is
different...
still a thing?
Yes?
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is not what the show is about!
I mean, it was the best man who ever lived birthday yesterday.
Gotta love those men riding around in ghost costumes.
This is not what this show is about, guys. We're not supposed to be talking.
We're talking about people who are cosplaying, though.
Cosplaying ghosts? What?
It's like the Charlie's Brown. Oh shit.
Come on, man, we didn't really need that bad.
Yeah, no.
Cat,
Yes?
Cat,
Yes?
you're fired.
User was moved out of your channel.
Burn.
Dusk.
Now the problem is, Cat knows the password.
User was moved to your channel.
See?
It does. Did you do this? Or did he do this?
I can't do that. So
That-
Guess who
Yeah,
did
it
it?
does. Why are you so mean?
Because
What?
I was
so that's
asked
now
to.
so that's now 2 members of Twitchy After Dark who have been fired in one night.
Wait, who's the
What
second?
happened?
Who's the first?
So what did Dusk do?
You.
Like,
Wait, why did I
you're
get
the
fired
first.
this time?
No, you're
Because-
fired every episode. It's like a running gag or something.
Don't I fire everybody every episode?
Get fired me, my jokes are too great.
So how about them costumes? Not the ghost costumes, but the rock and the moss. and
Racist
the...
ghost costumes.
So if you hear anything crazy, my mom is in my room. My dog wanted on my bed because she's a diva like that.
Much like Rarity.
So there was the rock, there was the seaweed, there was
The Rock
the
Johnson.
tree, there was the tree stump things.
Tree stump
No,
thing.
Yeah.
I can't smell it. That's why that's
Something.
good.
There was
And
this
they're-
other rock thing. I don't know.
They were the stalactites.
Yeah, the stalactite things.
Lagtights.
I did like how Ember pointed out. Wait, how did you get here before us? And nobody acknowledges it again.
That was the
Don't
greatest in
question
joke.
it.
Like the whole thing about how they really didn't need to even be there in the first place, kind of thing. And then that just kind of brings it up. Wait, how are you getting ahead of us? But yes, that was the costumes. Also, Spike is your god now for 5 minutes.
You must hug everybody and not tell them why.
The only god in my house is my dog because she demands to be the god.
I think you'll
What?
appreciate the picture I found for this segment.
Oh, you know you're the god, don't you? Yes, you do.
I can't see the stream right now because this laptop sucks, so you're gonna have to show me the picture in this.
Oh, well, I don't have an easy way to give it to you right now.
Arr? Oh god.
Yay, I yawned.
Yay.
Yeah, Spike is god now, apparently.
God,
at least-
even on a good Spike episode, like, there's nothing to fucking talk about. Ooh, it's a fucking no one likes Spike. Ugh.
Sometimes
like-
we like Spike.
No, we don't. I hate you
I like
all.
Spike when he doesn't talk.
Yeah.
That is the single most greatest picture ever made, ever. Except for one small problem. One teeny tiny little problem.
There's no Ember.
And too much rarity.
I mean, there is Ember, though. Look to the left and right. What do you think those are?
Wait, are you implying that he turned her into flames?
Flames, Ember, flames, Ember. Oh my god.
Ember is a. Where there are embers, there is fire.
I
Fire,
see
but the
fire!
fire was soon
You know, my
die
name
out
could
and the
be-
Age of Dark shall commence.
My name could easily be translated to Ember.
I see fire over the mountain.
Actually, that's true, Ashy.
Ashfire is. I'm gonna
Is
I'm gonna
Ember.
change my name to Ember. Dusk, you need to give me that name now.
Is anyone else weirded out by the fact that
Only
it
if you
kind
ask
of looks?
nicely.
Is anybody else weirded out by the fact that it kind of looks like Rarity is wearing the element of harmony like a slave collar?
Dusk will get sexual favors later.
Oh my.
No one?
There you
Really?
go. There you go, Ashy.
I just made noises.
No one? Really? Not even Ditzy has a reaction to that?
Nope.
Eh.
Also, why that dragon and not Ember? Wasn't it the
Because-
dragon that wanted to make burps legal?
Yes. Not burps an official greeting.
Yeah, make burps an official greeting.
That would be awesome.
That's something called a fetish.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I really hope the burping dragon wins. That was what Rarity said after Garble declared war on Equestria.
Well, that he would declare war.
Yeah, that he would declare war. Just the whole, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I hope the burping dragon wins.
I guess, we
That
should
may-
call him Drump from now on.
That may go down in history as one of my favorite Rarity lines ever.
I mean, he's red, so he's Republican, right?
You're fired, Cat.
I'm already fired.
Really? No one gets it? I make a fucking Trump joke and it goes over everyone's heads.
No, I got it.
I was not paying attention. I'm sorry.
She was too busy giving Dusk.
Does anyone have anything to add about Spike and the Dragon Lord thing? There really
No
was. I mean,
one-
this wasn't a topic I wanted to have, but nobody would come up with any other topics.
I was busy.
I mean, I guess technically we did come up with the talking about the costumes,
Yeah.
and also Ember's kind of hot, so there's that.
Of course.
This is now the Ember show.
This is now officially Ember talking, or talking Ember, talking Ember,
Talking Ember.
talking Ember.
Talking
Actually,
around the Ember.
how did our new banner go?
I don't have it yet.
Well, aren't you just fired?
Well, yeah. Well, I'm trying to get it. They haven't gotten back to me since I gave them the information.
Well, hopefully they get back to you soon.
I'm hoping they'll get it back to me by next Thursday.
I don't think there were any references per se in this episode.
No, I don't think there really were.
I mean, I'm sure Torch was a reference to something in his design.
I can block them with my tower. Not take any damage.
Well, I mean, like, I don't think there were any that were direct references or anything, but I can say, like, I thought it was interesting that, you know, Spike glows when he's supposed to go to Dragonland, or the Dragonlands, and, if anyone remembers from their childhood the show Dragon Tales, they had a dragon scale and it would glow when they were supposed to go to Dragonland.
I think some people are saying
I
that
thought
Gauntlet
it
of Fire was supposed to be a reference to Goblet of Fire, but
It was.
wasn't.
Or
It
it
kinda
wasn't
was.
really a reference, it was a tip of the hat.
Yeah.
I thought the how
the-
Ember just colored herself green and it got washed off by the water. And you could see a noticeable green trail leading up to her body on the rocks.
Yeah, which I thought that was cool, but it wasn't an actual reference to anything.
It wasn't. I just thought of it now, so I wanted to mention
I mean,
it.
kinda. It actually, as Lightning pointed out, it actually kinda was sort of a reference to, not Joan of Arc, like she was pointing out, but it was kind of a Mulan reference,
Yeah.
where Ember dressed herself up as a man to hide herself from her father.
Oh, and I was gonna say, not only that, but
fighting for.
not only that, but you know, Ember disguises herself and she gets like, she almost drowns or something, and Spike saves her. Could also be a tip of the hat to the fact that, like, in Game of Thrones, Arya Stark did something similar, and the Hound actually caught her.
Yep. There's that too. I forgot about that.
In Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter saves everybody from underwater.
Ah!
Yaha! And yet
Well-
still wins.
Yep.
Well, wins and a half.
Wins and a half.
Well, I mean, his competition, or I mean, he kind of shared the win with Dead Guy, so it's, you know, whatever. Hashtag Edward Cullen dies. Cedric Diggory is dead.
Spoiler alert. I mean, what?
Oh, come on, the movie's been out for almost 10 years now.
Read the book, damn it.
Same as the book. The book's been out over 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Harry Potter is over 10 years old. You are now all old.
Wait, what's this about racism that I'm finding?
Actually, Harry Potter is almost 20. Actually, no. Next year, Harry Potter is 20 years old. Let that sink in.
That sounds about right, because I was a few years older than Harry when I was reading.
Let that sink in. What did you say, Ditzy?
Oh, nothing. It's stupid stuff.
So yeah, there were pretty much no real references in this episode, except for a couple little nods here and there that weren't really overly significant.
Yep.
But Ditzy mandated that I keep references in as a topic, so...
Yeah, I love talking references when there actually are references.
Blame Ditzy for this awkward topic.
All you for the whole entire goddamn
Now comes the part of the show where I yell at a random pony and they say what they thought of the episode. Woohoo! Who's ready? Well, Lightning ain't going first.
Hey, I'm going first.
No, you're not. Catnick, go!
Oh.
I thought it was amazing that an actual good Spike episode exists. I hope they do it again, but I doubt it.
Ditzy, go!
I basically have the same opinion as Kat, to be honest. Like, honestly, it still is not my favorite pony episode, but it is the best Spike episode that's come out so far. I hope they keep with the, or not tradition, but I hope they keep with this, like, movement a little bit. I don't want them to fall back to Spike being completely shitty. It was decent.
Oh, sorry. The Dragon Lord's father is a tip to Final Fantasy, as his basic design is reminiscent of how Tiamat looked in the later ones.
Tiamat.
Sorry, that comes from Rainbow Glitter.
Really? Hold on. I gotta look this up.
Anyway, Dusk, your opinion, go.
Wait. Damn it!
Wait, was Ditzy not done? I'm sorry. Go, Ditzy.
No. I was done, but I just... Princess Ember was a reference to Eowyn.
Was she a reference to Eowyn?
Yes! Think about
Fuck,
it.
I forgot what she was named after. Hold on, it was actually something she was officially named after. Keep going. Keep going, Ditzy.
But
Sorry.
yeah, she was a reference to Eowyn because in Lord of the Rings, Eowyn, actually a princess if I remember correctly, but you know her dad is King
Theoden.
Yes, Theoden King. So she is a princess. Whatever. So Theoden doesn't want her to go off to war because she's a woman and she disguises herself and she gets hurt.
Oh wow, yeah.
I should have picked that up.
Okay, so
Oh! Ember's name is a reference to the Rule 63 name for Spike,
I did not know that.
which is in fact Ember. Or one of the Rule 63 names for Spike. There's fucking several, but apparently the one that Hasbro picked up on. She is also a reference to the character Ember from Danny Phantom, who was also light blue, was also female, was also kind of, I don't know, tomboyish, I guess would be the word.
He was a rock star.
And the voice was also similar, although not voiced by the same character, same actor.
So anyway, Dusk, sorry for disrupting you. You're good to go.
okay, so my opinion was the episode had several like twists and turns that I was making different calls and it just wasn't happening, and I was kind of like disappointed. But at the same time, it turned out fairly well, so I'm okay with it. Definitely the best Spike episode. I'm still left with a bit of disappointment because of there were a couple of things that I think they could have done, but nah, whatever. It's an episode of Pony. They're never gonna make me completely happy.
6 out of 10. Would Spike again?
Nerdy,
Yes.
Yeah.
you're making that weird fappy noise.
You're making a weird fappy noise. Better?
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Good. Good.
What did you
Ashy,
do?
your turn. I moved my phone away from the mic. Ashy, your turn.
Oh, that would do it. Okay. So I'm going to continue the train of yes, it was the best Spike episode. I wouldn't say it's the best episode of this season.
Nope.
That still goes to on your marks for me. Yep. My favorite part of the episode was the costume severity. So even though they didn't have to be in this episode, I'm glad that they were. Twilight was kind of annoying, which is weird for me to say. Bless you. Your turn.
Lightning, your turn, go.
Is it finally my turn, Dick?
Yes.
Alright, so...
Oh, I don't think I was done
I
yet.
probably believe I really still did not like this episode.
Wait, what?
I think this episode was kind of lame.
But it was good for a Spike episode, right?
No, not even that. It was just like... wasn't even a Spike episode. I consider it an Ember episode. Literally, the Ember was more of a main character than fucking Spike was.
Was it good for a dragon episode?
Would you say it was better or worse than other Spike episodes in general?
No, see, you guys are trying to get me to say this was better than Spike episodes, and I'm gonna say every Spike episode was literally the same shit. Just,
Was
But
it
is
better
the shit
than a
in this
dragon
episode
episode?
better than that shit?
Would you
Here's
shit
the thing,
again?
is I liked the episode because of Ember, but it's
We win!
not that good of an
Yay!
episode at all.
Ember wins again.
Like,
10 out
every
of
other
10, would
episode I've
Ember
seen so
again.
far has been better than this episode. It's just really, like, lame, and I'm not gonna lie, I was rewatching it, like, a half an hour ago, and, like, I wanted to go back to bed. It was so fucking boring.
10 out of 10 would Ember again.
I hate you. But I did not like this episode. It's concerning how bad it is.
And
Yeah.
nobody cared.
Well, no, we value Lightning's opinion, even if it is wrong.
Listen, you guys say that, but Hitler did nothing wrong.
Okay.
He
Scarlet?
just wanted to grill play as a racist ghost.
Okay, so anyway. God damn it. Anyway, I actually, again, as I said at the beginning of this episode of Nerds Talking, I almost said Twitchy After Dark again. Rest in peace, Tad.
Rested pepperonis.
Rest in pepperonis.
Never forget your mom's spaghetti.
I actually liked the episode, and I was actually shocked at the end of it to realize what they had done, that they had made a good Spike episode. And despite what Lightning says, the focus was mainly on Spike. It was mostly him and Ember having to team up against Garble and to make sure that, you know, he didn't get the crown. Although, basically, Ember was doing it to prove her father that, hey, just because I have a pussy doesn't mean I can't rule the world, kind of thing. She was very, what's the word? There's also, I've heard people calling her the ultimate Sundari.
Oh god, fucking weeaboos.
Like, she's the ultimate Sundari in that she won't admit her feelings for Spike. She won't admit to liking him, even though she obviously does, kind of thing. And I don't mean liking him. I mean liking him as a friend, because this is
that how
Pony.
you say that word?
What?
I thought it was Sundari.
Tsundere. Yeah, Tsundere.
Sundari.
I was about to say, yeah.
I was like, it hurt for a minute. I was like, I don't actually know how you say this word.
Sundere.
Yeah, Sundari.
You said Sundari.
Yeah,
Well,
you said
there's-
Sundari. It's actually Sundere.
Well, I've heard it both ways.
No, it's Sundere. There's no debate about it. The only
Point-
people that don't say it that way are plebs.
Point is, good episode, would watch again. Actually really thoroughly enjoyed it, and I now have a folder full of Ember stuff.
Most of it
Also known
may
as
not
porn.
be shown on the stream.
Ember is best waifu, drag-gina.
Best
Drag-
waifu attraction.
Drag-gina, or whatever it was you said, Ditzy. Drag-gina?
Drag-gina.
Drag-gina. I don't have a review this week. I fucked up.
I saw the new Jungle Book.
Peanuts was good. Peanuts is a good movie. If you haven't seen it, even though it's out on Blu-ray now and not in theaters, you should go buy it and shit.
You should all go watch Zootopia.
Yes, you
I
should.
already have.
We have plugged
Twice.
Zootopia. We have plugged Zootopia every single week for the last 3 weeks.
Good.
That's every
Get some
episode.
more.
I am looking forward to Snow White and the Huntsman.
I am decidedly not.
No, it was
Actually-
really bad.
Ditzy, it's not Snow White and the Huntsman. It's just the Huntsman.
Oh yeah, it's the Huntsman Winter's War, right?
Yep, and it's a prequel to Snow White and the Huntsman.
Whatever.
I'm gonna go see the new Jungle Book.
You should. It's awesome. Just take that.
I've heard it's great, although it's not actually a musical.
It's not supposed to be a
Every
musical. It's a
single
live action.
What'd you say, Kat?
It has some music in it.
Well, it has music
they-
in it,
they
but the
do-
characters don't really sing.
They do pull
Yeah, they
some
do.
music from the original.
They do sing?
Do
They
they,
do sing.
have
Bare
bare
The
necessities?
simple
Yes.
bare necessities
Nice.
Well,
of death.
from what I read is it's not an actual musical, and the actors only sang for the soundtrack. They didn't sing for the actual movie.
They
No,
did a little bit of singing in the movie. They didn't.
There's a little bit of singing.
They didn't like full out song or anything, but they did sing. Like it's not like it's completely devoid of singing.
Baloo and Mowgli got pretty close with Bare Necessities.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go watch it for one reason.
Ka?
Yes.
Actually,
Come
I've heard
on.
she's the best part of the whole film.
She's amazing.
Yeah, I've heard she's actually one of the best parts of the whole film.
Well, okay, here's my reason. I don't care that Ka is voiced by a female. It's that I grew up with the original. And I grew up in the same town as the original voice actor. And no one will be Ka the way Sterling Holloway was Ka.
You
Watch
do
it
know that
regardless.
Ka was female in the original book, right?
In the book, maybe. But I'm saying in the movie, the very first Disney movie that came out of it, it was voiced by Sterling Holloway.
So you're not gonna watch an amazing, like, an hour 40 movie just for 10 minutes.
Nope. Because I can't stand the new Alice in Wonderland because Cheshire is wrong, and I cannot watch the new Winnie the Pooh.
There's a lot of reasons why you shouldn't love the new Alice in Wonderland.
I was
Well,
going to
yeah,
say
but
the
Cheshire
same with
just
Winnie the
breaks my
Pooh.
heart.
Winnie the Pooh, the new Winnie the Pooh movie was terrible.
Just
That-
go
that-
watch it, Disney, and just cover your ears and close your eyes when the Ka part comes.
By the way, I was at Toys R Us yesterday, and they had a toy of Ka, and Jesus fucking Christ, if the eyes in that are not actually hypnotic. Like, I'm not even kidding. They have this weird misty effect to them that when you move her right in the light, it can actually hypnotize you for a minute.
Oh, that is cool.
I plan on getting one big time.
Alright, so we get it. Go to a child, hypnotize them, and just whisper, down with the bourgeois, down with the middle class.
Speaking of movies,
Don't think it's
Marxism
actually
is
that
good.
dramatic.
What's the fancy name for the middle class? I can't pronounce
Speaking
it.
of movies,
Bourgeoisie.
the next Equestria
Yeah,
Girls is going to be on
bourgeoisie.
Netflix
Down with the
before it actually
bourgeoisie.
airs on TV.
oh, I didn't know
Wow,
that.
there were like 4 conversations going on at once, and I heard none of them.
I heard Dusk.
Well, did you hear mine, Nerdy?
No, I did not, because
Okay,
again,
the next Equestria Girls is going to be on Netflix before it airs on TV. It's skipping TV entirely, so that everybody who actually cares to watch it is going to watch it on Netflix.
nice. When does it air?
I don't
Never.
remember the date. I don't have
Got
it. I don't
canceled.
remember looking at it.
What if it was canceled? Also, I haven't been on Equestria Daily in weeks. Have they announced the Trixie episode yet?
No.
Nope.
Damn it!
Yay, we can all live peacefully for another day.
They announced
Down
the
with
Glam
bourgeoisie.
Apps.
I wonder if Brony TV will stream the new
Ditzy,
Equestria
just
Girls
get one of
movie.
the card toys and just whisper to the child, down with the bourgeoisie.
Apparently, EquestriaDaily.com is down because I just tried to go to it and it says cannot find server.
See, this is what I mean. Even if a
Um,
good Spike episode, we
I'm
really do
on
not
it right
care. We're
now.
like doing everything
I'm on
else.
Hold on, I'm trying again.
So, what does Nerdy reviews? That's what we're doing right now.
Peanuts movie,
Well,
10 out of 10. Would watch again.
Really? Because
I
I
had
thought
abso-
it was not that good.
Didn't grow up on the Peanuts, so fuck you.
I haven't seen it, and I don't plan to.
A report on the alleged. You know how? Never mind. It's not relevant to this show. Never mind. I'm good.
Is it nerdy?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It
okay.
has to do with music.
Prince?
Music is nerdy.
Is it the Sony thing?
It is the Sony thing.
Because
Oh.
speaking
Yeah.
of music and nerdy, if you have not listened to the Hamilton Broadway musical thing, you should totally go do that.
Or you could go read your history book. I don't know.
Equestria Girls album collection will be released April 21st, 2016. The My Little Pony album collection will also be released on that day. Neat.
Oh, that's what you're talking about, Ashy.
Yeah, listen to it. I'm serious.
Wait, what's
Where
going
can I
on?
Listen to it.
The Hamilton Broadway musical.
Oh.
Never heard of it.
Have you heard of
Never heard of
Alexander?
Hamilton?
Have you heard of Alexander Hamilton?
I've heard so much good things about it. It's a shame I can't actually see it because it's in freaking New York.
No, you can't see it. Like, it's impossible to get tickets or anything. But the soundtrack is on Spotify, and it is completely worth listening to.
It is phenomenal. Just saying.
Nerds.
For those who don't know, Alexander Hamilton is the guy on our $10 bill, and he's one of the most influential people in founding our nation.
He was
Wait.
literally the founder of the Department of the Treasury.
He founded a lot of things.
Well,
I got
it's
a
the
question.
first part of it.
If we print
Wait.
money, how come we're in debt?
Stop.
That's
You guys-
no, wait,
you're getting-
no,
you're
no,
getting
no.
into
That's
complex
actually
economics.
that actually applies to Alexander Hamilton though, because Hamilton is the one that started the entire concept that debt is actually a good thing. It fuels the global economy and therefore helps us profit.
I'm confused as to what the hell's being talked about.
Talking
Down with the
about
bourgeoisie.
things.
I can't even pronounce it now.
I'll link the link to the Spotify
In the middle class.
link. I can link it in our TeamSpeak chat, and I'll link it also in our YouTube
Okay.
description.
What does any of this have to do with Sony?
Sony, no, we're talking about nerdy
Sony's
stuff and
doing
music.
a whole bunch of takedowns of people's music.
Oh, is this in response to the Kesha thing?
No, it's in response to them releasing a bunch of albums.
It's in response to a bunch of companies are douchebags, including
Hashtag
Toei
where's-
Animation.
Hashtag where's the fair use?
I mean, Funimation kind of sucks. They only have like 5 voice actors, and 4 of them is just Vic Mignogna in different wigs.
It's funny because it's true. Speaking of Vic Mignogna and several different wigs, I said his last name wrong. Fuck it. I don't care.
No one gives a shit about pronouncing.
It's time for Lightning and Ashley talk games
Ashley?
and anime.
You said that really weird.
Ashley is not weird.
No, like the way he said it sounded really
I'm
weird.
confused.
It's still
Me too.
your segment.
Oh, the frogs.
Actually,
Or wait, no. I'm sorry. It's not time for them.
Yeah, it's time for
Yeah,
Ditzy.
like,
Like,
you
what do you?
think-
I
first.
feel stupid, and Ditzy probably hates me.
There's not even anything you can really do about it.
Ditzy, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Don't hate me.
No, it's okay.
Hate Dusk. It was her fault.
I'll just
Guys,
kill you
like,
in your
for the-
sleep.
For the record, on the one hand, I would love to absolutely talk about my paper, but I'm sure nobody really gives a shit about it. So.
I do want to hear about it. What are you
My
talking? What are you
friend-
doing?
I'm a
Inches,
big
Oh.
fan
it
of
is
psychology.
insane.
Give us a
Okay,
break.
okay. So, for my social psychology, like, our final project for the semester was that we had to take a concept that we've learned about in class, and we had to relate it basically to an artifact, i.e., a news article, or a blog post, or a book, or something. And so I was kind of like flipping channels when I decided my topic, and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone was on, and I was like, huh, you know, there's a lot of social, psychological issues in this series. So I actually did my paper on what's known as the fundamental attribution error, which in short, not as nerdy talk, nerdy being the bad kind that people don't understand.
Damn right.
In the basic talk, the fundamental attribution error is like when you're driving down the highway, for those of us with a driver's license, and you get cut off, and instead of thinking like, you know, maybe that guy's just in a hurry, it's okay, the first thing out of most people's mouths is, God, you're such an asshole! So it's where you attribute something to a character flaw instead of to a situation that could be happening in their lives. So I wrote about like 3 different portions of Harry Potter that I noticed this in. First of all was the entire concept of Severus Snape. So like Harry kind of sees Snape as like this bad guy. Even in Order of the Phoenix, when he sees Snape's memories through occlumency, he still continues that behavior of Snape's just a douche. It's not until Snape is dead and he actually gets to see Snape's memories in the pensive that he starts to realize, you know, wait, I might have been wrong. There were a lot of situations that made him seem like a douche, and he really wasn't one. I just didn't know. And then, I'm trying to remember the other 2 I spoke about. I wrote about that one, and I wrote about, Slytherins. Slytherins are viewed as inherently bad. In fact, one of the first things that Harry learns about Slytherins is from Ron Weasley, and he says all of the bad wizards come from Slytherin, which, first of all, is absolutely incorrect. Peter Pettigrew was a Gryffindor. But, not the point. So, like, there's this entire concept, even in the fandom today, even though we know that Slytherins are not bad, they're actually cunning and ambitious and hardworking and, yeah, sneaky, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. But people still think of them as bad unless they get sorted into the house themselves. And then I talked for like 2 paragraphs about Draco Malfoy and actually how he was like really whiny and loyal to his family, but he wasn't as much of a douche as everyone made him out to be.
Potter.
What's the fap ring?
That's all I have.
So yeah, that was my general basis for my paper, and there were a lot of other situations. And Harry Potter fans, if you want to post those in chat, and like Nerdy or Ashy will like send them to me, I'm actually going to extend that paper because it was supposed to be like a really short, like 3-page thing, and I actually want to do a 15-minute presentation on it next year for my senior seminar.
Go for it.
Or leave a comment on the YouTube.
Yeah, or leave a comment on the YouTube. I will totally check it out.
Or, I could totally give you Ditzy's phone number and you could, text her your opinion.
Yeah, please don't do that.
I don't think I actually have your phone number anymore.
Oh, I was about to say you did.
I
Maybe
did.
got it.
Doesn't mean I still have it. God. It's not like I stalk you or anything. I'm kidding. Like, I honestly don't even know if I still have it. Like, when was the last time we even texted each other? Jesus Christ.
A long time ago.
Exactly. I know I have Dusk's because Dusk texted me recently-ish.
Ish.
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 And I have Ashy's, but she never answers my calls, so...
I don't think you've ever called me.
Anyway.
Ashley, you're terrible with your phone anyway.
Yes, I am, actually.
I guess
so if you have ever
Cat,
called me, I'm sorry.
I guess Cat is unfired and Lightning is still fired.
Or how do you pronounce it? Yeah.
And speaking of Lightning, if Ditzy's done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yay. Speaking of Lightning, it is time for Lightning and Ashley talk games and anime.
So I think we're going to forget the anime today and talk mostly about games.
Ember is best waifu.
And I'm guessing it's Undertale.
Hashtag Trixie.
We'll talk about Undertale because, oh my god, but first I think Lightning wants to talk about Dark Souls.
Trixie is best pony.
Where did Lightning go?
Lightning had died. Lightning! Lightning!
Shit!
That's Lightning.
I'm muting my mic because my dad came in. And I was bitching about how we done good anime, whatever. So as I was saying, as most of you know, Dark Souls 3 came out.
The
And
game that kills you before you even open the package.
Well, I was gonna say, I know there was a lot of hype for this game.
there is a lot of hype, and so far, it's been decent.
1 week since you looked at...
Decent.
I only say decent because I've been having issues with the game, and primarily because I suck at doing mage builds. But so far, the game is pretty much like Dark Souls 1. They have a new it's like a combination of Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls. If you ever played that game, they brought back the mana system, which is nice for spellcasters. It's kind of annoying though, because I miss like the old way of how like you would just get spells and like you can only cast a spell a certain amount of time and made you like inventory management bullshit. But now I guess I can just cast as many spells as long as I have the mana for it, which is nice in its own way. It's more of like I'm too old school, I guess. But other than that, it's been decently well. I haven't gone far. I'm only still in the first section, but like it's taken the Demon Souls route, where like instead of like Catnickfl knows this. You know, in Dark Souls you can just basically run around everywhere.
Basically, yeah. I mean, as long as you don't die.
Yeah, in Demon Souls, it was a hub. You had a central hub, and then you went to a statue, you prayed towards it, and then you went to a different area, and you did that section. That's how Dark Souls 3 is with bonfires. You go do bonfire after you get your first major one, like the Firelink Shrine unlocked. You go there, and then you're able to teleport to a different area, and you just slowly go through the world unlocking more bonfires that connect to this hub. And then once you finish the world, and like get the Cinder Lord, like you're going after like the Lords of Cinder or something because they're gone, some stupid reason. And so you're going through their shenanigans, and basically once you unlock a Lord, you unlock a new area, and then you rinse and repeat. But the areas are fucking huge. Like, every area is almost roughly the size of the first Dark Souls game.
It's also a multiplayer, so you can play with your friends.
Yeah, and actually, they might finally have done a good enough multiplayer. In this one, it's better than Dark Souls 2, because Dark Souls 2 was bullshit, where if you got too many souls at once, because it was based on soul memory, and if you collected too many souls, and you didn't really work on upgrade your character, or you died a lot, you got fucked, because people that are like 1 million souls or whatever can invade you, because you've had 1 million souls at one point. Right, someone's messaging me.
We interrupt this segment for a quick tweet from Mark Hamill.
Oh.
Lightsabers are red.
Oh, God.
Lightsabers are blue.
Oh, God.
By chance, if you find mine, return the hand too.
God damn it.
Hashtag
But,
amputee humor.
But other than that, but they changed it so like in this one you can't be invaded. Like say if I had a long sword, you can if you have a +2 weapon, you can invade me till I get a +2 weapon. So they've been working on the multiplayer. Otherwise, it's a good game. Go and get it. Waste your money.
I'm just gonna wait until everybody moves on to Dark Souls 4 so that I can play Dark Souls 3 without anybody coming back.
Well, I was gonna say, like, let me tell you, this game is so hyped that my 55-year-old humanistic psychology professor was in his house, obsessively waiting for the release.
I went out and bought the stupid fucking little strategy guide. Like, for no fucking reason, I just wanted to own the strategy guide. And it came with this cute little notebook and a bonfire papercraft thing I've yet to put together, because I don't understand papercraft.
But how are you supposed to get your Estus flax back?
Oh, that's another thing. They've also changed the Estus flask a little bit. You still get it, but now you can get the Ashen flask, but it's basically used to restore your mana. Which is nice.
Are you sure it isn't, a reviewer in a bottle?
I'm a reviewer in a bottle, baby. Come and rub me the wrong
Oh
way.
yeah, Twitchy, I need to talk to you about something afterwards, about a terrible movie I saw. But that's it for Dark Souls 3. Go watch it. I mean, go play it. Or watch it if you want to, but go play it. It's more fun.
And now, Ashley talks Undertale.
It Ashley really weird again. Ugh.
How is it weird? I don't
How
understand.
am I
No,
saying
it's not.
Ashley
The name
weird?
Ashley isn't. It's just the way he's saying it. It's like,
Ashley.
ugh, it's weird.
Ashley.
Ashley.
Like he's like Ashley.
Ashley.
Yeah.
I'm saying Ashley, but I don't understand where you're hearing the illy.
I don't know. I might just be insane. It also might be the cookie I just ate.
Are you making fun of my accent?
No, I'm making fun of the fact I might have just had a cookie. Nudge, nudge.
Catnick is leaving because he's a pussy. I'm kidding, Cat.
What's up now?
So mean.
So, Undertale.
Cat, hold on.
I'm going to
Because
preface this by saying that we're not going to spoil anything about late game Undertale.
You're not.
Tee hee hee.
Well, I wasn't planning on it, but I mean, if the host does it, then I can't complain.
I'm
Well,
kidding.
yeah, you can. You could totally fire the host.
I know,
You
right?
could, but then
It was Ditzy after dark.
You could, but then technically he'd be out of a job.
Yeah, I can't fire Nerdy from Nerds Talking. I can fire him from Brony TV, which means that the show wouldn't be on my channel anymore, which would be bad for me.
But
I am a god
Ditzy
to
is
you.
co-host, and Ditzy knows all of show's secrets. So Ditzy, since this is not copyrighted or patent pending, you are not Toei Nerdy. I can totally make a ripoff of this show.
So that moment when I go to get this patent
Suddenly you
and
get
copyrighted.
Suddenly you get blocked for a copyright from me.
Don't worry, just put it on YouTube. YouTube will do it without actually checking fair use laws.
No.
No, actually, we have had 2 episodes of Abridgimon kicked off of YouTube twice.
We're not here to talk about that.
Oh,
We're
is
here
this
to-
why you don't like Toei?
Night Cat.
No, if Ashley's not gonna spoil anything on Undertale, I don't care. I was scared she was gonna spoil stuff.
I think
Well-
Nerdy's just trying to segue off of the legal issues.
trying to let Ashley actually have her segment because she's been sitting here patiently. Then we thought Kat was going to leave, so I was giving him time to leave.
Now Ash is not talking.
And now Ashley is dead.
Oh, I'm still here. So, I just want to say that if you're avoiding Undertale because of all the hype, really give it a go. You really have to. Like, just try it. Play an hour of it. Watch somebody on YouTube play it. Because the hype that is around this game is completely real. Like, there is no exaggeration. The first like little bit of the game I can understand. Like, you kind of can't really get into it. Like, the first time I played the game, I played just a little bit and I stopped playing because I had to go do some other stuff. But once I got back to the game the next day, I literally could not put down the game until the end of it. It was just so good. There was so...
I'm sensing that this is coming from personal experience.
Yes.
Did you not believe the hype?
I mean, I didn't hate the game because of the hype, but I wasn't like, well, I'm good. I've got to play this game because everybody loves it. Like, it can't be that good. But it really is, I'm telling you. Like, there's so much to this game.
Undyne is best fish waifu.
Every single character is so fleshed out. And there's so many different ways to play the game. No, so I beat the game the first time. You can do the true pacifist run. But then you can go back and do it a different way. The second time I played it, I went through and did what's called a leaderless neutral ending. Where I just go through and kill everybody I see. And oh my god, killing each character is completely heartbreaking. Like, they make it so hard for you. You try your best to not care, but they just make it so hard. But then you go back again and you play it again, and you do what's called a genocide route, where you have to go through and you have to grind each area and kill all the monsters in the area. And then, like, the whole format of the game changes.
I did that first.
And when you go through
Which is really stupid. Don't do that first.
Yeah, don't do it first. It's so weird when you do this route, because you go through the bosses so fast that it doesn't give you time to care that you're killing them, and so it actually feels like you're soulless, which is the point of this run. And it's so eerie, and just everything about the game is so eerie when you do it this way. So, like, all these different playthroughs you can do, it's got so much return value. Like, it's just something you gotta check out.
And also another thing that I really liked about the game is it's what Phoenix Wright does is it uses music because it doesn't have voice acting, so to convey like shit going down, it uses mood. Thank you. It uses music, and I really love when a game does that.
There are only 2 voices in the entire game.
There's actually 3.
There are 3.
There are 3.
I'm curious as to what the third one is.
Me too. I didn't actually find it.
I've only heard the 2, and that's when Metaton says, "Oh yeah," and then at one point Flowey says, "That sounds like a wonderful idea." And by the way, that was actually taken from a Ronald McDonald commercial.
Yeah, I thought I recognized that voice from somewhere.
I would be very surprised if you'd actually heard that commercial before, Ashy, seeing as how it was taken from a 1970s Ronald McDonald commercial. I'll show you the video after work, or after the show.
Does that work long enough today? No, thank you.
So is that all you have to say about Undertale?
That's all I had to say. Somebody else wants to expand?
I
know
I shouldn't, because Kat doesn't want spoilers.
Yeah, it's really hard to talk about this game.
Well, okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and point out, since I did the genocide run, it's a bitch to actually go back and play the game again after you've done the genocide run first. So don't do that.
So the big thing about this game is that it remembers everything you do. if you play through the game and restart, it remembers. Like it knows what you've done before.
Sans always knows.
It's the same way, like, if you do the pacifist in the genocide, they remember.
So, like, if you actually do the genocide first, and then you go back and try to do a true pacifist, some of the characters are still creeped out by you because they don't remember you, but they like they remember something. Yeah, they feel something about you that doesn't make any sense to them in this run, but they're like something about this character.
So anyway, I guess that's our show. If nobody has anything else they want to do or say or talk about. Anyone?
I do want to one thing. If you're watching live, you can catch us also on our YouTube channel, and there you will also be able to find links to any fan art that I've shown on screen. Also, if you are an artist and would like your fan art for the episode to be featured on our stream, then you can send that to me. You can send that via link on our YouTube comments. If you are watching from YouTube, you can catch us live on Brony TV every Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. EST.
That said, if you want to do fan art of us, please keep it SFW.
Yes, please
Except
do.
for lightning.
We don't want drag-gina.
We really don't need nerdy X Ditzy. Trust us, it's been done before.
And lightning by herself because no one actually loves me.
You can do Dusk and Cat.
Again, try to keep it SW so that we can, or SFW, so that we can actually feature it on the show. Because if you do fan art of us, fuck yeah, we'll feature it on the show. Are you kidding me?
What are you saying that you don't want you guys in San Francisco?
What?
SW?
I said SFW.
You said
There's no W in San Francisco.
Yeah, there's no
Well,
W.
to be honest,
San
it
Francisco.
can be if you want to spell it that way.
No,
but...
that's San Francisco. Whoa.
San Francisco. Whoa! That's where all the fabulous people go.
I thought that was Los Angeles.
Wait, we have to close out the show in memory of Prince.
Yes, since we did make all the jokes.
The artist currently known as dead.
Ditzy had to get one more in.
Yep.
Really?
But
Hey, at least you didn't crash and
so
burn like
glad
Paul
I made
Walker's
that
career.
joke.
In all fairness, he was an amazing artist. He did a lot of really, really, really great work. If you don't know who he is, where the hell have you been for 30 years?
If you don't know who he is, I am going to murder you.
Yeah,
Split
like,
your body
seriously.
open and
Love
defecate on your
numbers.
corpse.
Like, seriously, if you don't know who he is, where the hell have you been for 30 years?
Yeah.
Check out his music. You probably find a whole bunch of it on YouTube. And yeah, he was a great guy and just an amazing artist, and he will be missed in the world. That said, that's our show. My name is currently Timmy, because Undertale.
Hoi!
Hoi! I'm Timmy, and this is my friend Timmy.
It's called the Old Demon King.
Hi, I'm Bob.
Demon King.
Hi, I'm
Pat,
Bob.
pat.
Oh, incidentally, there is an Undertale voiced project. For those who don't wish to read, there is going to be a voiced version coming out sometime later this year. I'll give you guys more information when I can. And I will actually be voicing Bob.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
This is literally a
Who
sample.
Bob is.
This is literally a sample. Hi, I'm Bob.
Also, if you don't actually want to play the game, you can also watch Jacksepticeye does a pretty good playthrough of it, and he plays all the way through the true pacifist route, and then he goes back and does the genocide route as well.
I actually would recommend, and this is weird, I know that they're not usually supposed to be taken seriously, but I actually greatly recommend the Game Grumps playthrough of it, because they give the characters some of the greatest voices ever. And in fact, Aaron's voice of Papyrus has become so universally famous that that's now the voice a lot of people give him.
Jacksepticeye's Flowey is the best one.
Is he the one that gave him a Weird Al Yankovic style voice?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll have to look up this guy who did it.
I don't
because
think Jack could do Al Yank. I think.
Yeah, I don't think he could either. He's Irish. He's very
An
Irish.
Irishman can definitely not do a Weird Al Yankovic.
I'll have to
voice.
watch his thing, but I would definitely recommend. It's called Steam Train. Actually, it's not Game Grumps, but it's one of their side shows, Steam Train, that does the run through, and that's actually how I learned about Undertale, was through them. Well, them and Markiplier, but Markiplier kind of gave up on the game.
See, Markiplier started and never did it. Like he did the first episode and then just never even did it again.
He started it, but it was one of the 2 games that started to remind him of his friend that committed suicide, so he stopped doing it.
I didn't know that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
it
what
was-
game?
It was pretty rough.
What? The other game was called Blank Dream. But he gave up on both of the games because they reminded him of his dead friend. So he couldn't bring himself to finish. He keeps saying that yes, he will go back to Undertale because he did love the game, but he couldn't bring himself to do a full stream of it, and now he's trying to figure out how to make it look like he never played it before, kind of thing. It's a long, weird thing. He says Undertale is going to be finished, it's going to happen, just give him some time, you know what I mean?
It'll be worth the wait, I think. Markiplier's my favorite.
But that said, though, I definitely recommend the Game Grumps viewing run through of it, because they actually make it a lot more fun than it is, and that's hard to say because Undertale was a lot of fucking fun.
Send me the link to that, and I'll link both Jacksepticeye's and Game Grumps playthroughs in the video description.
I will indeed. In fact, Ashy, please watch it.
Oh, believe me, I will.
So, that said, that's our show. Ashy, how do we do this week?
We are about an hour and a half.
That is totally not what I meant, and you lost your opportunity. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We're done, and we will see you in the next video, because I'm ripping off Markiplier again this week, like I've been doing the last few weeks. Sorry, Marky. Bye-bye!
You're all fired.
There she
Copyright
is.
strike right then and there.